What's up everyone, my name is Ari and my artist name is Y2K and I'm going to be providing the production tutorials over here at bandhacks.com. Now before I begin I want to let you know that even though I'm using Ableton, all of the information in my tutorials is totally universal and it will cross over to any other program. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments and I will try my best to answer everybody. Now, I thought that the best place to start these videos off would be at the beginning of songs, because I think one of the hardest things about production is getting your ideas onto the program. And once it's there, it's a lot more about the technical work, which is why I'm going to start with the concept and then move a lot into the technical stuff later. So if I don't have you all there with the technical stuff, don't worry, because you will learn. Now, the first step to creating a great song is figuring out the style that you want to go for. Now, I'm not talking about a genre, I'm talking about a feel. So if you want your song to be upbeat and dancey, then you should plan accordingly. Pick your samples based on the feel that you're going for. If you're choosing a remix, pick a song that fits the feel that you want to go for. Now, one of the best things that you can do when you're starting a song off is listen to other people's music and take inspiration, borrow ideas, and sample. Never steal. I'm not telling you to steal. So after you've listened to some other artists and you sort of have an idea of what works and what doesn't, what you like and what you don't, take those ideas and make them your own. Now, I want to show you exactly what I mean using my newest song, which is a remix of a band called Daughter, and the song is called Still, and it's a down-tempo indie rock song, really wonderful. I'm going to skim through it so we don't waste too much time, but I just want to show you what I started with. I'm gonna skip ahead.
2 feet standing on a principle, 2 hands longing for each other's warmth, cold smoke seeping out of colder throats, darkness falling leaves nowhere to go. It's spiraling down, biting words like a...
Okay, so you guys get the idea. It's calm, wonderful female vocals, very ambient. So I wanted to encompass that feeling, and a lot of the artists that I take inspiration from are Cashmere Cat, Flume. I can't really think of more off the top of my head, but you get the idea. And one of the most common beats that you hear repeating in a lot of Jersey Club and Cashmere Cat style music, which, by the way, Jersey Club is awesome. If you're not familiar with the genre, definitely check it out. But you always hear this drum beat. And I love it. That's one of the things that makes that music so amazing to me. And so I took that style of drum beat and I put it in my song. And I want to show you how it sounds on top of the original song that you heard a few seconds ago.
Biting words like a wolf howling. Hate is spitting out each other's mouths, but we're still sleeping.
So you can hear the contrast of what was there and what I did. I made it dancey. I added some clucks, which is actually just me going like this into my microphone. But essentially what I did was take the feel of the original song, the ambience and the calmness, and add on that dancing, heavy bass that I wanted to be the end result. And after listening to tons of artists that do that style of music beautifully well, I was able to construct it so much easier. Now, I want you guys to know that you always want to maintain your own individual unique style. And it's okay to do totally different things every single time, but you never want to try to be another artist because they've already done it and they are them better than you can be them, I promise. Now, I'm going to play the song on a little bit more to show you what the progression was as it hits the drop.
We're still sleeping like we're lovers.
So as you can hear when I soloed it, that was the, I guess, the after and then the before and the after again. And I cut all of the lows out of the original in this particular section of it, so it wouldn't interfere with the sub bass. Once again, if you're not entirely sure what I'm talking about, I'll be covering all of this in a later tutorial. We're just talking concepts right now. So, another really great technique to getting from point A to point B is to start with a different section than you normally start with. Now by that I mean if you're the type of person that always makes a melody first, try starting with your drums first. It's a really good idea to mix up your creative process. You never want it to be a formula because that's how you get stuck. When you start running out of ideas, it's usually because you're used to doing the same thing over and over again and it just doesn't work for a song. Try flipping it up, because the less like a formula your music is, the more unique and interesting each song will be. Now the last thing that I want to touch on, and this is something that people tend to skimp on because they don't even realize that they're doing it. You don't want to make music for anybody but yourself. As cliche as that sounds, if you're not in love with the music that you're making, most people probably won't be either. If you make something that you really care about and you put in that time and the effort and you love the end result and you love exactly what you're making, other people are also going to love your music. Attention is rewarded to the people that deserve it. So don't make trap just because trap is popular if you don't love trap. So to recap everything that I've talked about, envision the style that you want. Try to picture the song where it should be instead of where it is. Listen to other people's music and take inspiration. Make what you love. And I'm about to add this one in. If you get really stuck, take a break, because you will hate yourself if you stare at a blank screen long enough. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope this provided you with a different perspective on the process of creating music and starting a song. Like I was saying before, if you're not very familiar with Ableton, navigating it, doing technical stuff, don't worry, I will be covering all of that in an upcoming video. I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.